Super Bowl halftime shows are always epic, but this year, it was something else entirely. The biggest rap beef of our time, Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, just took center stage at the most watched event in America. How did it unfold? Why was Kendrick's performance so impactful? And what does this mean for the future of hip-hop? Let's dive deep into the chaos. To fully understand the hype, we need to go back to 2024 when one of the biggest rap beefs in history took over the internet. Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. These two hip-hop giants have been taking subtle shots at each other for years, but things escalated when Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, a track that completely took over the culture. Before this, Drake had released Family Matters, where he accused Kendrick of domestic abuse. But Kendrick fired back hard with Not Like Us, flipping the script and accusing Drake of being involved with minors. This accusation wasn't just a lyrical attack. Kendrick made it a full-blown campaign, with powerful imagery, strategic marketing, and an undeniable street presence that put Drake in a very uncomfortable position. The beef wasn't just a lyrical sparring match, it was a public relations war. Kendrick, known for his deep storytelling and cultural commentary, didn't just aim to defeat Drake musically, he aimed to destroy his reputation. Meanwhile, Drake, a master of commercial success and mainstream appeal, struggled to counteract the wave of negative attention coming his way. Not Like Us became more than just a diss track. It was a movement. Kendrick performed it 5 times in a row at his LA concert, turning the song into an anthem of defiance. Clips of the performance went viral, memes flooded social media, and soon, even those who weren't hardcore rap fans knew about the song's significance. But that wasn't all. What made it worse for Drake? Kendrick's label allowed content creators to use Not Like Us without copyright restrictions, making the song spread like wildfire across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Reaction videos, breakdowns, and memes only amplified its impact. Drake attempted to counteract the narrative by releasing The Heart Part 6, a track meant to reclaim control of the story, but it barely made a dent. The damage was already done. The court of public opinion had ruled in Kendrick's favor. Even legal action couldn't save Drake. He reportedly tried to sue Universal Music Group, Kendrick's label, for defamation, but the move only made him look more desperate. And then, Kendrick took things to an entirely new level. The Super Bowl halftime show. On February 9th, 2025, Kendrick Lamar took the Super Bowl stage, and the entire country was watching. For many, this wasn't just another halftime show, it was a declaration of dominance. Kendrick's performance was filled with symbolic moments, starting with Samuel L. Jackson playing Uncle Sam, redefining a historically white American figure with a black cultural twist. The choice wasn't random, it was a direct statement on the power and influence of black artists in mainstream American culture. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for, Kendrick teasing the intro of Not Like Us. But before performing it, he threw one last jab at Drake, saying, "This one's for the people, but some folks like to call the cops when it gets too real." The crowd erupted, knowing exactly who that shot was aimed at. And when the beat dropped, the entire stadium sang along. Imagine an entire Super Bowl audience shouting, "A minor!" at the top of their lungs. It was one of the most surreal moments in hip-hop history. The song, originally just a diss track, had transformed into a cultural event. Just when people thought Kendrick had delivered the biggest moment of the night, he pulled out one more surprise. Serena Williams, the tennis legend who has a history with Drake, appeared on stage. But she wasn't there to speak or present an award. She was dancing. And not just any dance. She was crip walking. The move, deeply tied to West Coast culture, was seen as a massive cosign of Kendrick and a public rejection of Drake. For Drake, this wasn't just a diss, it was a national embarrassment. The entire country was watching as one of his past romantic interests publicly sided with his rival. Social media exploded. Clips of Serena's dance went viral instantly, with people dissecting every second of the performance. To make things worse for Drake, Kendrick's performance wasn't just a one-night event, it was a coronation. Just days later, Kendrick took home 5 Grammy Awards for Not Like Us, further solidifying his victory in this battle. The industry, the fans, and the culture had spoken. Kendrick had won. Hip-hop has always thrived on competition, and rap beefs are nothing new. From Tupac versus Biggie to Jay-Z versus Nas, the genre has seen its fair share of legendary feuds. But what makes Kendrick versus Drake different is how it played out in the digital age. Unlike past beefs that were largely contained within the music industry, this feud played out across social media, streaming platforms, and even mainstream television. The memes, the reaction videos, the viral tweets, everything contributed to making this one of the most talked about moments in modern hip-hop history. Some argue that this beef might be the most one-sided defeat ever. While Jay-Z and Nas had a back-and-forth battle that ended in mutual respect, and Tupac and Biggie's feud ended tragically, Kendrick versus Drake was a complete and utter demolition. The question now is, how will Drake respond? Will he stay quiet and wait for the controversy to die down? Will he attempt to shift the narrative in a different direction? Or will he come back swinging with another diss track? Some fans believe that Drake is already working on something behind the scenes, possibly a new project that reinvents his image. Others think this might be the moment he transitions away from rap beefs entirely, focusing more on pop collaborations and commercial success. But one thing's for sure, this was one of the most legendary rap feuds in history, and Kendrick Lamar completely dominated it. What do you guys think about this whole drama? Did Kendrick go too far, or was this just another legendary moment in hip-hop history? And do you think Drake can ever recover from this? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest events in music and pop culture. See you in the next video.